What's up, guys? John Downing here with Downing Powerlifting Systems on Omar Yusuf's channel. I'm here today because Omar has asked me to make a video. I decided I needed to do something squat related because squatting is what I know. I have been a high school powerlifting coach for 7 years, as well as now coaching the Ohio State powerlifting club sports team there. But one thing I do claim to know a little bit about is squatting. So today I've come to share my squat tips for you. And I've decided not to really show the motion at all, but to me, some of the most important things of squatting happen before you're even doing the squat motion itself. I believe there's many videos out there that show you how to squat correctly, and they're all great. But I think there are some parts that everyone can work on to improve their squat and add weight on the bar. So here's what I'm going to go over today. First, upper back tightness and stability, whether it be being a high bar squatter or being a low bar squatter. Next is how to actually unrack the bar, because it's a problem a lot of people have. How they unrack the bar itself typically is done improperly, which puts added stress on your body in areas where you really don't need it. Next is how to walk out the bar. And to me, this is a very crucial tool. I got the principle itself, and I'll call it the monolift principle, because people that lift in a monolift don't have to walk out. The rest of us in cages do. But really what you want to do is conserve your energy. So going over that last point, what I'm going to focus on is minimizing your steps. And at most, I'll say you want to do 3 steps out of the rack. There's no cookie cutter way to do all of this, but I'm going to do my best to show you. And hopefully it helps you to put some pounds in the bar. Thank you for watching, and thank you, Omar, again for letting me share this video with you.
So first thing up here is upper back tightness and stability, whether you are low bar squatting or high bar. First thing I'm doing here is high bar squatting. You see as I get under the bar, I'm positioning the bar right below my traps and keeping them tight, as well as the top of my lats as I get under the bar to squat. With low bar, you see me doing similar concept, but with a different position on my back. I'm kind of pulling the bar onto my back as if I was doing a lat pull down or pull up. I'm pulling the bar down tight to my back so that my lats and everything else is tight underneath the bar. You can do this with a narrow or wide grip in the squat, as I'm demonstrating for you here. Next up is unracking the weight itself. Too often people don't pay much attention to this because they don't think it's part of the lift. But truly, the lift starts with unracking the weight. The mistakes we most commonly see are the ones I'm demonstrating first. Unracking it using all back. Unracking it with a staggered feet. These are 2 very often seen concepts that we see in the gym itself, whether it's sports or just in a public gym, people unracking the bar improperly. Next up is doing it correctly. What you really want to do is position yourself tightly underneath the bar. Get under the bar, get tight on your low bar position or your high bar position like I just previously talked about. Set up with your feet underneath the bar. So what you're doing is having a little bit kind of like a calf raise exercise to get up under the bar. It takes a lot more of that stress off your back, and you're unracking the bar in a proper position to get erect. You can do this whether you're starting with your feet wide or directly under the bar itself like I am. Again, this will ensure a lot less stress on your body and more of a proper squat, so you can transfer that energy into the squat itself. Lastly is walking out. I think this is the most important part of the squat. It's where a lot of energy is spent, and a lot of energy can be saved as well. My philosophy for this comes from the monolift. In a monolift, you really don't have to move. You set up under the bar, you unrack the bar properly, and the arms fly out so you can immediately squat. Well, most of us don't have a monolift, or if we compete in a certain federation, we always have to walk out. But same concept applies. You want to save as much energy as possible. So what first you see me doing is improper walking out, in my opinion, which is taking way too many steps and getting way too far away from the rack itself. You don't have to set up in the middle of the rack. You just have to set up far enough back that as you squat, you're not going to hit the rack. Maximal number of steps is 3. If you're going any more than 3 steps, you're taking too long to set up the squat itself. A lot of great lifters like Mike Teixeira, he takes 2 steps. So at max, you want to be doing 3 steps. This is what you see me doing here, setting up nice under the bar, unracking it properly, and then taking a nice, concise 3 steps back, getting me away from the rack, but still close, and conserving a lot of energy for the squat itself. Again, the squat's the most important part. It's the lift. It's lifting the weight. But everything before it is what sets you up to have a proper squat.
Hey guys, I hope you really enjoyed the video. I know the steps are simple, but trust me when I say if you add these to your squat and make sure you're doing them properly, you will get stronger and it will conserve energy for the squat itself. I didn't want to go over the motion because that's something you can go anywhere on YouTube and find, but these tips will be very helpful for you whether you're just someone lifting in the gym or a power lifter itself. Again, thank you to Omar for letting me share this video. And like I always like to say on my videos, stay classy and keep squatting.
The only lifter that has gone 3 times body weight, this will extend that lead.